Okay, I'm still setting up here. Let's see if I'm on YouTube. I don't see my live yet there. Maybe I refresh. Who's fresh? Oh, we got Let's Go Help People. That's so nice. Um, okay. Yes, I've been trying to help some members lately, and I think they won a grant, for $500 or $1,000, but they're still having trouble. And it seems it catches up, life catches up to all of us at one time or other. That nothing seems to be working. We're broke as hell, don't know what the hell to do. Every place we turn to, it's not helpful. And I think that's part of living, unfortunately, and because it is shitty out there, and life does beat you up. And that's why it seems like the only answer to all that is finding the resilience to do something. And I think the problem with that is that we don't know enough about what's available out there and how to use it. And that's what I think it's all about, is finding the tools in society to make us improve our own lives somehow. And if you can't pay rent and you don't have a job and no income or whatever, man, it's just, I know it could be I don't really know, but it's likely, as obvious as it's overwhelming. And it's difficult to get through the really tough times. And that's, I don't know how to help people more to do that. And the other, I think the basic thing behind all that is not stopping. And that's why we have ideas what this will work. And like a lot of people say, well, if I just have $5,000 and I could start a business and all my problems will be gone. Well, I think that's probably the most wrong thing you could do. If you have no money, and don't have a business that's making money now, there's no way that you're going to, just because you get a couple $1,000s, that you're going to have a business fast enough to make money. I mean, it may take years to figure out how to make something make money. I mean, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. And particularly if you think you need money to make money. Now, I mean, if you don't have money, then don't try to get money to make money, because, I mean, I'm sure there are examples that it happens, but your chances of that are so slim, because there's so many ways to make money without having money to do it. I mean, if you can't get a customer, then you're not going to ever make money. And so getting money first to build a store or whatever the hell you want to do, and then go look for customers, man, that's ass backwards. Unless you have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, then go to it. You have it. But if you don't, no. You have to go the other way around. You have to find customers. So instead of like building a store or whatever, is that you do a website. You go on Etsy or something like that, Amazon. Sell your stuff there. Learn how to get that. That'll cost you nothing. For $20, you have a store on Etsy to sell your stuff. And that's the way you do it, because you have to learn how to get customers. And so as long as you have a place for customers to give you money, then you're good. Because now you have a place, you have whatever the stupid thing is you want to sell, it doesn't matter. Because once you put it up there and then start finding how to sell it, like I do, look what I sell. I have 3 or 4 free videos I'm selling on now. It used to cost me $100,000 to do a video. And put it on television. Now it costs me a $200 used iPhone. And I'm doing my marketing. Yeah. And that's why it's, if you don't have money, you're just going to get worse off in life by not getting money. I mean, by doing something that creates money, and you'll spend all this time trying to get that money to start that little business. And sure, I'm wrong, but I think majority of the time it won't be. And you have to generate income to get something stable. That's the word, stable, like a horse in a stable. You got to get stable first to be able to help yourself or anybody else. And that's what's very important. So if it's not and it's really about creating income. Okay, I mean, you go, sure, you look for grants, there's emergency money, there's rent money, and that's another thing. When people go look for that money, they call one office and say, oh, they have no more money. You can't. You have to call. If somebody says they don't have money for your rent or utilities, no, you have to call 20 more offices, and that's what it is. And calling those offices, you have to be nice as hell to every one of those people. And that's hard because you're beat up and you got bruises all over your body and your mind and everything, and the people never answer the phone. They put you on hold forever, and you never get shit from anybody, okay? And so it's hard to be nice. But remember, the more you're nice and human, the easier it is for them to help you. And that's what you have to put forward, is your humanity, because we want to help people. It's all our instincts for other human beings to help you. But only if you're nice. Don't want to help assholes. And we all have the asshole in ourselves. I've seen mine lots of times in life, doing things I'm not really proud of. And that's important. But now you have to create income. So you find help in government programs. And again, I mean, gee, you don't need me. You go to findhelp.org. You'll get a list of programs there for utilities. There's got to be 30, 40 organizations where you live to help you pay utilities. And sure, it won't be obvious which one is for you. That's why you have to keep calling. You call one, you call another, be nice. Ask them for more help for somebody else. This is a game of research. This is a game of pounding the street, pounding the phone, pounding email or whatever, until you get a glimmer of hope. And that's all it gives. It's fishing. You don't go to fishing, oh, all the fish are here. No, they're not. They're somewhere else. You go, no, all the fish are over there. No. And the more you do it, the more your chances of finding something, and you find a crack. That's why if your mind is closed when you're looking for help, you're going to be looking for exactly what you think you should have and exactly what you think should be out there for you. No, the world isn't, all these programs aren't set up for you individually or me or anybody else. It's just a general nature. And that's why you have to find the little cracks in there about how you could use those programs for your benefit, even though it wasn't for you, but maybe it is if you time. And that's why it's talking to people. That's how you expand your mind. Hey, what do you think? Hey, I don't apply for your program, but what do you think? I mean, hey, here's my situation. Where you think I can get help? And you may have to talk that way to 10 people or more before you get a little crack somewhere to do something. If you have, if you have an easier way to do something and get that money, you go do it. But to me, this is the way that most of us are really going to wind up having to do it to get through life. Is that doggedness. Oh my God, I love your glasses. I need to come to the Indy 500. Hi, Melissa. These I get on Vooglam, Vooglam. It's in China, like $100 with a prescription and everything. They're really reasonable. Anyway, but you have to. You have to make it happen. Nobody's going to make it happen for you, even though they're out there, but they don't get help to make it happen. And so getting income, okay, you look for grants and you beat the hell out of everything you have to look for a grant. Then you look for income. How the hell am I going to get income? Any age, any disagreement, you don't have to have a degree to get income. You start getting it full-time, part-time, whatever it takes. You do it. You bite the bullet and just do shit, whatever it is, to get above water. And there's so many jobs out there, full-time, part-time, or whatever. So how do you do that? Okay, what you do is you go first to careeronestop.org. careeronestop.org. And what you do there, okay, maybe even if you have a disability, I mean, they do everything, even whatever your is, that's what they're there to help you find a job or to train you, to give you money. And they have no other programs that Some of these programs pay for daycare or childcare or transportation. All these things that are barriers to you earning income. The government has programs somewhere, but it's not organized enough for you to just push the program button and, oh, there it is. That's green. That's what I want, a green one. No, it is an alphabet soup of all this shit that's out there, and you have to wade through it. And where is that? Oh, maybe over here or and to find something that works for you. And that's why, then you'll do that and you'll get a little bit of glimmer of hope somewhere. And that will keep you going for more and more little glimmers of hope, But so, and also, okay, careeronestop.org, you do that, okay. You make an appointment, You want to talk to as many people as possible. Then you go again to findhelp.org and put in find work, okay, and help finding work, okay, and that's what you need. You need help finding work, okay. Where I live, there's 140 nonprofit organizations that help people find a job. None of them are going to charge you. You go to Google, you're going to find people that are going to charge you or take some of your pay or whatever it is. No, stay out of there. Go to these places called findhelp.org. Put in find work. You want to find work on Find Help. Actually, they have a button category for work. And you press on that button category for work, and they have, like paying for work, paying for expenses for your job, all kinds of things. And one of them is help you find work. So helping you find work. And that has 140 organizations just in one zip code, okay? That's amazing, okay. So maybe you don't want a traditional job. Now that's good too, because that way it doesn't matter if you don't have transportation or whatever, you could make money at home, okay, very easily too. It's not like it used to be. Now, here's a place to start looking for that. Indeed, INDEED.com. INDEED.com, and put in there work at home and your zip code or wherever you live, okay? When I put that in for where I live, I got 335 job openings for work at home. You hear that? 300,000 job openings to work at home where I live. 300,000. Right now, I just did it before I clicked on the button here. Indeed.com. Oh, thank you, Amber. Yes, that's sweet. Oh, now you guys have just made my heart so wonderful. You've grown my heart from your kindness to me. It explodes every day with the joy and love that I feel from everybody, and I just have to thank you so much for being so kind to me. I don't deserve it if you really knew me. and it just is so amazing. It is the best part of my life, and that's why I get frustrated. I can't help people more. How do I help them solve problems? And it is just frustrating to me. So if you have 300,000 jobs to work on, you could start earning income right away. And if they're gig economy jobs, that's another one. And a gig job, man, by tomorrow you could be bringing in some money. And that's what's out there now. If your own bad thoughts just bring you down, and you won't even see that. And it hurts me to think that there are people out there they're hurting because they don't know or they're not equipped to now, okay, the 300,000 jobs are obviously not all for you. So I put in no degree. Okay, so you have no degree. Okay, there's only 5,000 jobs in my zip code that work at home jobs with no degree. 5,000. Wow. So instead of looking for Google, trying to find that magic gold, the golden ticket or whatever the hell it is. No, you spend the time in those 5,000 jobs and apply to 100 of them, and see what happens. You can always quit. What the hell is somebody's going to throw money at you? You have to, go and catch it. They're not going to come and knock on your door. How do you get grants for Well, there's lots of places. I mean, one thing, there's a lot of places that get grants for a nonprofit. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, we have a report that shows you all the best places for that. If you're not, you go to sba.gov/ local assistance, and there you'll find nonprofit organizations that help you become a nonprofit organizations, okay? Because they want you to start a business, a nonprofit, or even a real estate investment, or an invention, anything like that, and help you. Now, there again, you may have to call a half a dozen of them, but they're all free, so you want to make an appointment to talk to somebody. Make an appointment to talk to somebody. That's the way you get something done, okay? Oh, there she is, Amber. Thank you so much. And there's other things like Snag a Job, SNAGAJOB. That's another one. Or gigs.indeed. See, that's on Indeed.com. If you put gigs, GIGS.indeed.com, you'll find other ways to make money easily at home, no boss, no bullshit, no nothing, and you quit and work on whenever you want to. That's what's neat about gig job. So you could do that. If all you need is a phone, probably. Every job is different, so you have to check on that. Page 19, Let's Go Grants. Indeed, that's all right there, Amber. You got it. It is there. I don't know. Okay, and the other thing. Okay, basic places to go. First of all, go to HUD. I mean, you have no problem. You have problems with your account, your money management. You don't have money. Make an appointment to see a free financial counselor. Okay, that's the most important thing to do, I think. So you get any pressure you have about bills and things like that paying, you get that off your back right away. And that's at HUD. There she is, Amber. At HUD.gov/counseling. HUD.gov/counseling. Okay. They know that you haven't stayed any sale yet, and that's what the grant is for. Every grant is different. You don't, you can't say anything you say about grants is right, and anything you say about grants is wrong. There's just millions and millions of different grants out there. So you can't say all grants are this. Bill Nye the Science Guy. No, that's not me. Jesus loves you. Oh, nice. An emergency grant for a lady with stage 4 cancer who desperately needs to go to travel to another state for medical care. Okay, Mike Jones, you're going to help this woman by going to, she needs medical care because she has stage 4 cancer. She has to travel to see the care. There's a lot of help for that. You go to Needy, Needy Meds, MEDS.org. Needy, Needy Meds, MEDS.org. And you look there, there's a section there, let me tell you what it is. Sometimes it's hard to find. Needy Meds. Yeah, when you go to Needy Meds, look at under the tab called Healthcare Savings. Healthcare Savings and Needy Meds. And then it says, search for savings by diagnosis. Okay, so you search for savings by diagnosis, put in cancer, and you see all the nonprofit organizations that help you pay because you have help you pay your bills because you have cancer. Then on the bottom of that page, under healthcare savings, you have assistance for medical transportation costs. Okay, and it's all right there: transportation services, travel expenses services, people that will pay transportation. Okay, so that's where you start helping that friend of yours. Oh my God, I still have your old book, Free Stuff for Busy Mom. Oh, I loved that book. It didn't sell as well as others, but now I do. And now I have a scholarship at the local community college for busy moms. Actually, for single moms. They're the busiest moms in the world. And if they want to go back to school and get training, and that's another thing, no matter what age you are, you can get trained for free. Actually, if you're a senior, the state universities and community colleges, you can go for free or next to nothing, because you're a senior. I mean, there's so much, but more than that, there's a hell of a lot more just for short-term certificate programs to spend 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever, and get a high-paying job with no college degree. And that is available everywhere, in every county. And you could start by going to careeronestop.org or going to findhelp.org and searching under your zip code for job training. And you'll see hundreds of organizations. You have to get that. Don't get out of your house, get out of your mind. That's killing you, because that puts you in that rabbit hole where everything is shitty, and it is for you now, so it's real. If you're in that kind of situation, that is real, so you're not making it up, but you have to do something to try to change it. And you don't do it by searching Google. That's the kiss of death. Everybody there is going to play on your weakness and try to squeeze more money out of you. You go more in debt to buy something or do something that you think is going to happen. So, like if you're starting a business, all you need is $3,000. Go out and rob a bank, get it for us, and you'll solve your problems forever. You can't. You're in financial trouble. You don't go and dig a deeper hole to get out of it. No, you have to get out of the hole, not further in the hole. So that's why you first go to hud.gov/counseling. Make an appointment there. hud/gov, no, hud.gov/counseling. Make an appointment quickly. And the first person you make is an asshole, make another one, okay, with somebody else. It's a big, it's like a dating service, you know. You have just you're a bad day, you gotta just keep on going. And they're there to help you. They know the system more, so you gotta figure out the system a little on how to use it best for you. And you're not gonna do it by searching Google, because Google is just gonna prey on your weakness, which is you don't have money, and then want to get you further in debt to get further worse off to give them money, and you don't want to do that. You can't dig a hole when you're in one. You got to get out of the goddamn hole. Sell everything, yes, whatever it takes. I like the lie. Thank you. And it's so important that you take it. Do not talk to anybody who's not a .gov or a .org. They're the only people you want to talk to. And if that organization that you talk to, that .gov or .org, cannot help you, you ask them, where else can I go? And if they don't know, then you say, is there anybody else in your organization that may be able to point me to where to go, okay? And that's what is important. You're always looking for possibilities, because that keeps you in the game. No possibilities, then you're out of the game and you get worse off. And your mind starts going down that rabbit hole again, or whatever the hell's going on. Like and share the love. Get him to 10,000 likes. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I don't know how to help people more. I just know, I mean, and you see the members that are just helping each other. Actually, soon, is that you up soon, Amber? Are you going to be live in a few minutes now at 10 o'clock? See, we have members that are live on letsgohelp.com that just help people. They show you how they got it. You know, not some wacko like me. How could you relate to me? Yeah, and I've been doing this for 50 years. Yeah, but our members who just, say months ago, just learned how to do this and has been successful. Yes, I'll be up in 5 minutes. Great, Amber. Well, I'll be gone. I don't want to interrupt you ever in my life. I want you to grow as much as you possibly can, and that's my job in life, to help other people grow as much as they can. I've grown a lot, and I'm having more fun now than I've ever in my life. And before doing this work here, the last couple of years, I thought, oh boy, I had a great life, but now it's better, and it's better because of people like Amber that proved to me that people are so wonderful out there, and they want to help people, and it's not all just the bad hucksters and the shit that's on, on Google. Everybody wants to grab your money. See, that's a problem with capital. Capitalism is good. I believe in it, but man, it's too extremes, you know. And we got to be human. Human. That's important. Human. Be human. And people want to help humans. They don't want to help robots. It's human. You have been doing this work for quite some time. Thank you. Yes, Bez, I've been, 50 years, 49 years, I think, if I put a pencil to it. But I appreciate everything that everyone's done for me. All the members of Let's Go Help have been so kind. And thank you for applying for our grants, because that's another thing. See, I don't. If we make profit, we want to give it back to members. They need the money. And I was shocked that we're making a profit by just charging $20. So that is, just shocks my world somehow. Everybody said, no, I have to charge $500 or something. No, I don't want to be that. I want to be the $20 guy. The people really need the money. That's who I want to help, not people. If you could afford $500 a month, and you don't need help. And I just want to thank everybody out there who's been so kind to me. It has been the best life now that I've ever had, and it's because of you. And I appreciate everything you've done for me these last couple of years of helping this group and this community get going. And it's because of you, not because of me, and because of you helping other people, not because of me. And that is just, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean. There's Amber. Okay, stop watching me and go watch Amber. Stop watching me and go watch Amber. Stop watching me and go watch Amber. Okay, that's for members. Okay, members at letsgohelp.com. We have usually 2-3 hours of live members that'll take your questions and show you how they did it. So you can learn from them a lot better than some crazy asshole like me, right? So, my mother used to listen to you in the 90s, and you had that big telephone book of information. Yeah, that's right, Teresa. And I tried to do this. This has been more helpful to people the way we do it now than ever before. And I sold millions and millions of those books. I don't think anybody did anything. It's sort of like diet books. Everybody buys a diet book, and we all get fatter, right? And that's it. Now you get one-on-one help. Look at Amber will going to be there in a few minutes to hold your hand and show you exactly how she did it. Not some crazy clown like me, you know. You can't relate that. Well, Lesko did it. He probably went out and made him laugh to death before they gave him the money. But no, Amber, a normal person like you, is going to share with you how she did it and what it is, so you can, learn from her a lot better than you could ever learn from me. And that's why they're the backbone of everything I'm doing now, is those wonderful, lovely people that are there and want to help you. I mean, they're not on the payroll. They're paying to help you. It's crazy. They get a stipend, but it's not a career or anything. And that's why that makes it even more special. That is so special, because they want to do it. You know? That's why you hate talking to people in most businesses. They're there just for the money, and they're just reading it off a screen, the answers to your questions. You know, there's no heart, there's no humanity, and it's not satisfying to your soul. And that's what we have. The soul is the most important part of us, or whatever it is inside, the heart, as I call it. And that's, well, I'm gotta go exercise. I want to keep in shape so I can do this as long as I possibly can. And I'm sure Amber has to go into makeup and wardrobe to get ready for her show in a few minutes. My transmission is, Amica, right, by the company, is denying the claim. Transmission is at Amico. Amico, what are you claiming for Amico, Teresa? Now, if you have problem with the company. There's government offices. Amber, make sure she gets a state-by-state listing of free legal help. Okay, Teresa? You can download in the Meta Grants report, the LESCO Meta Grants report, we have a state-by-state listing of all the free legal places. I mean, it depends on what the issue is. I'm not sure. Is that Amico? Is that the gas station people? I'm not sure. What's that kind of, is that an insurance? Because if it's an insurance company, there's a free lawyer will fight that claim for you. You know, there's free lawyers in the government because they have to get a license to be fair from the government. And if they screw up and the government doesn't like what they're doing, they'll lose their license and lose their whole business. So that's why you using a government office to fight that claim is much better than hiring a lawyer. A lawyer's going to take your money whether you lose or win. A government, and they don't have as much power as a government agency, because a government agency has power to put them out of business, okay? And that's the important. $5,100. Yes, Teresa, let me know how that works. We could brainstorm on more ways if that. But what is it? Teresa, tell me what it is, okay? Teresa, thank you, repair company trying to get money to fix, unable to fix. Okay, so there's a local, call your state attorney general's office, okay? And call them first. You want to go find my AG. Where? Okay. Oh, those AMCO. Yes, okay. Gotcha. AMCO. Doot, doot. That was their advertisement long ago. Okay. Find your Attorney General's office. Start with that. Okay. Also, go to call 211 and okay, call 211 and ask for the local consumer protection officer. So you want to do a couple places. You keep going. You start throwing legal paperwork on them, but it's not going to cost you anything to do that. You go all of these nonprofits and government offices that will do that for you. Okay. And I don't know. You may want to say. Want to go to consumerfinance.gov. I'm not sure. They usually handle financial things, but these people took your money. So maybe that would be under this too, consumerfinance.gov. And they're really good because they investigate within 2 weeks. Even if you're wrong. See what's so neat about this? You could be wrong, but they'll still investigate. And that may be enough to shake them up. Because small businesses or big businesses don't want to deal with the government. It costs them too much money to deal with the government, and it's cheaper to pay you off. You know, so that's it. So keep looking for places to do. Go through that list of free legal help for your state, and well, you've been a delight for me, in my life and making my life so much better. I can. Than I ever imagined, and it's because of you. So thank you for everything. I'm very grateful. Bye. Thank you, Jeffrey. Well, that's the last thing I have to grow, I feel. You know, I can't get faster, I can't get smarter, I can't lift more weight. But I think we all can grow our heart forever. And that's what I'm trying to do now. And then you help me do that so much.